Hey, hey, it's me, Fonzie, here to do a tarot reading for you. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. Is this okay? It's Libra's turn for long form, but this might be a general. What is this? Is this for Libra? Sure is. Libra, this is your long form video. Thank you for joining me today. I'll put a link in the description when I figure out what I'm going to be talking about here. So we're going to do mind, body, soul, heart, hope, fear. Talk a little bit about work, a little bit about creative endeavors, blocks, messages from guardian angels, whatever that means to you. If that's your higher self, if that's your granny who's passed, that's what that means. Feminine, masculine, as they both have their different perspectives. Okay, so I'm going to take my time with this. I'm not going to rush it with long form. I never do. Should I go put on some music? Hang out with me for a minute, you guys. Okay. What is that song? Ooh. Baby mine, don't you cry. Baby mine, dry your eyes. Rest your head close to my heart, never to part, baby of mine. Oh my God, Disney. Dumbo? Baby mine, don't you cry. Dang, I haven't seen that in forever. Baby mine, dry your eyes. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Why? You are so special to me, cute as can be, baby of mine. Baby mine, baby mine. Huh. Maybe some of you are new parents, or yeah, I think new parents or something. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I don't know what I'm talking about yet. Oh boy. Two children? Someone's missing two children, or this is two new little spirits come into the world? Hard situation was happening. Okay. Oh my God. Three kings. These three kings of Orient are. What is that? Is that Christmas? What's happening in this reading? King of Wands, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Judgment card. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. These three kings, didn't they bring presents to Jesus? The special child, the chosen one, child of the Great Mother. Was there a special child that's been born? Or special children that someone's thinking about? I don't know. Or For somebody else, this is making a judgment call for 3 kings in your life. This is a general message, okay, for Libra. So take it as it resonates. This isn't like a general specific. Look at the cards. If there's anything that stands out to you as far as the symbolism goes, go on ahead with that, okay? And I will put links in the description when I get down to it. I've kind of set the scene here. So we're talking about family, authority, love, purity, greatness, anointed child or children, meaning chosen, anointed by a power higher than anything on earth. Judgment twice, the world. So many feelings here, and everything's good. There's just beautiful promises and blessings coming out of something very cold and dark and sad. Okay. Now let's do mind, body, soul, heart, hope, fear, okay? And I will put links in the description for all of those. If you're only interested in one area, that's fine. God, why do I feel like I'm going to cry all of a sudden? So this is for whenever you find it. Whether it's for the next couple weeks, the next couple days, whatever the time up ahead means to you. Mind. Ooh. Body. Oh. Soul. There's the Ace of Wands again. Heart. Hope. Fear. So for where your thoughts might be at, what's beneficial for you here? The High Priestess. Your mind is on this creation. Whether it's a business or literally children. Your mind is untouchable right now. This is a beautiful thing. The High Priestess is where your mind is at. It's something beyond time and space. It means that your mind is directly connected to your higher self. That part of yourself that does exist outside of time and space, that sees all and knows all, remembers the big picture, and knows things that cannot be spoken of. It's like the Tao that can be spoken of is not the Tao. Yeah. So whoever you are, you have a great wisdom that can't even be put into words. And it exists within you. Which is maybe why you've been tasked with whatever this is. Yeah, that's something you need to know. Is that all of the misunderstandings or the choosing the wrong road in the book of life in the past, it's not all for nothing. It's to bring you to this point right now where you understand in the past where you should have listened to your intuition, where your thoughts are grounded in reality, but you are still connected to the Great Spirit. You feel the Great Spirit move through all things. And it's a transformation. We'll get to that in just a little bit here, but this is a confirmation for you that you're in a place to completely and totally listen to your intuition and be right on track. It was like the scientific method of gaining and losing, or believing and having what you thought was the truth crumble right in front of your face. but there were red flags in whatever situation that is, and you are taking this all into account. And you are being very smart about your decisions. You're using your intuition to make your decisions. So this is above even a head over heart decision. This is something grander than that, more courageous than that. And this coming up is like a pat on the back, a big kiss on the forehead from your higher powers, your ancestors, the one that watch over you, the ones that watch over you. They're very proud of you, and you are blessed and beloved at this time. Okay. We're talking about what you've created, the life you are creating for yourself. It's like it's like abundance and security was elusive to you up until this point. Whatever this creation is going to be abundant. It's going to be successful. It's the King of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles. Slowly but surely. This is, he who chops wood warms himself twice. And you've kept yourself warm. You've held fast. You stood up in times of great peril. You were very courageous. And now you are going to be blessed with abundance. If you just had children, or you're about to have children, or you're about to launch a project, product, or business, something that is like a baby to you, it's precious to you. This is a guarantee that because of where your head is at, you're going to be successful. They will be protected. There will be a grounded, abundant, protected environment, physically, financially. This is you doing all the hard work because you know how to do all the hard work. So this makes you untouchable and unstoppable. So for the time that's coming up ahead, trust your instincts, okay? Trust your intuition. Trust your clairvoyance. Trust your connection to your higher self or your higher power. Because you learned the hard way what happens when you don't. So no one can touch you. It's like some of you made it through a very dark period of malicious thoughts, intrusive thoughts, almost a spiritual warfare. And this is a promise that you see correctly. You weren't crazy. You stood up for what was right, and you'll be rewarded for that. With clarity of mind, with peace of mind, and there won't be any doubt. So if you were having a hard time making decisions in the past, just know that there will be an ease of mind. An ease of mind, okay. Anything else about wear your thoughts out? What to watch out for there? What to watch out for? But, if you aren't where you want to be at financially right now, don't lose hope. Don't say to hell with it. If there's something you've been working on, keep at it. Don't give up now. If you need to ask for help, don't let your ego or pride get in the way of that, because the universe wants to shower you with affection in the form of gifts and blessings and healing. And that might come in the form of other people or institutions or something which might make you feel a little bit more humbled than you're comfortable feeling. But that's okay. So trust your instincts. If you're like, I think I can trust this person and they're willing to help me, that's the universe blessing you. It's through other people who want to bless you and help you because they see you fighting the good fight and standing up for what's right. It might even be people that hurt you in the past or cast you out in the past. They've now seen like the light, that they were wrong about you, and if they want to come back, it can be from a distance, but let them bless you. If someone wants to pour some money into your bank account, maybe even someone who did you wrong, let them. That doesn't mean that you have to let them back in your life. But don't say any no to any blessings right now. Unless your intuition tells you that. Is there anyone that you should definitely watch out for to not take? No. Protected right now from the universe. It's like the world itself. Maybe it's because of this project that you're giving birth to, or these beautiful special children. This could be like the true definition of indigo children. Blessed, like actual spirits of the divine, coming into the world through you because you are pure, because you are strong, because you're fighting the good fight and you never gave up. Purity, unconditional love, to the place where you don't need a partner to be financially secure. Okay, so this is generational wealth for you in the form of blessings. So say yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Okay, so it's like everyone that you couldn't trust in your life has exposed themselves at this point, is kind of what I'm hearing about that. Okay, so I think that's really awesome. There we are with your thoughts. Mind, thoughts, trust your intuition. Body, we have death. Something's transforming. It's never going to be the same. Oh, the way you let your anxiety and fears keep you from being fully in control of your life, your health, your body, the decisions you make about your body, that's over. This is full on autonomy. You know, this is maybe if you're moving, going from a state that doesn't allow a woman to choose what happens to her body, you know, forced pregnancy, you know, not, you know, forced pregnancy in the way that you are not able to choose whether or not that you have the, you know, if you don't have the resources to have a child, you don't have a child. A tomato plant, you know, won't give birth to tomatoes if it doesn't have the support, you know, from the roots and the stem. And it's the reverse of that also. If maybe you're in a really dark situation where you want to have a child, but you are not allowed to. You know, maybe like the old school kind of Chinese laws of you're only able to have one child or whatever. So if either of those scenarios are you, it's like you have moved away from whatever was repressive, whatever repressed you and your body, whatever took away your ability to choose how you treated yourself and your body, for some. And we have the Ace of Cups. We have you walking away from that, making the emotional choice to physically walk away from toxic situations and environments and people. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but you made the decision because we have the Death card. That is also a confirmation from your higher self, your higher power, that you did make the right decision there. If you're like, did I make the right decision? Maybe you're struggling a bit financially after choosing that, or being left out of a family, an inheritance, a situation. This is a confirmation that that was correct. In your hero's journey, you were meant to walk away from that. Okay? Stand up for what you believe in, stand up for what's right for you, stand up for your energy, and don't let anybody trick you into thinking you need them. The gifts from the universe is not coming in the form of abusive, codependent ex-partners. For some of you, that's not what that accept help means. Sometimes that means accept help from complete strangers, not anyone who is abusive to you or controlling. Okay, because this tells me that you are meant to be in control here. Stay in control. Stay in control. You are meant to be control. be in control, and you made the right decision to move away from whatever that was. This new start is the right decision. Okay. What to do, what not to do as far as your health goes. Get some music. Ah, there it is again. Stay independent. It's almost like there were some people in your life who could be a father, or even who? Well, this is general, so it's going to be could be a father. If it's not, it's an authority figure in your life. This person does not need to be in control. Stay in control. You are the one whose thoughts are connected to the highest high, not theirs. Even though they think they are. You're the one who's connected. Sorry to like clap in your face. Let me clap in your face. Stay in control. You're the one who's connected, not them. As convinced as they are, if this is a father, they no longer have control over your thoughts, your body, your mind. Yeah, this is super toxic, despot, God playing power hungry father or leader of a community. And you've walked away from that, or you're walking away from that. And this is just reminding you that you have everything you need. You are enough and you have enough. And if you don't, ask for help, and those who are pure and true will shower you with gifts, affection, money, inheritance for some of you, an inheritance that you didn't even know was coming from someone who you have inspired. You might not even know they're out there. Okay, so not the abusive, narcissistic family that you broke away from, or father. Maybe your mom's all right. I don't know. Is your mom all right? Oh yeah, your mom loves you. She just doesn't know. Maybe your mom loved you, but she was very, very young when she had you, or something, like very, very young, younger than you think, for some of you. And she wasn't able to protect you or stand up to this person, but you did what she could not. Whoever you are, if this is not a family, it's an abusive corporation. It's like that guy that just started the first union for Amazon, fuck it, or whatever. Stood up when no one else could. Why am I so emotional? Stay in control. You will be rewarded with abundance, security, and protection. So as far as health goes, what to eat, what not to eat, as far as diet goes, what are we talking about here? You already know what not to do. You already know what you can't eat. Stay smart. Stay critical. Cut out fat. Cut out carbohydrates. Oh, more carbohydrates than your body needs or burns. Okay. Stay feisty and sober. Stay feisty and sober. Okay, so for some of you, this Ten of Swords is you being completely done with anyone that keeps you away from thinking clearly and sobriety. That could be sugar. That could be, red number 25 or whatever the F it is. Have courage when it comes to your diet. Use your brain. Head over stomach decisions. Anything that doesn't contribute to you thriving or thinking clearly is gone today. So your homework assignment with that would be to write something down tonight or in the next 24 hours that even if you're not exactly sure what diet is perfect for you, at this point you know what not to do. So stay sober, stay austere when it comes to fats, carbs, like corn syrup depletes your vitamin D, things like that. Get out in the sun. Vitamin D wants to come up. So you need a vitamin D. But get out in the sun if you have any. If you don't, this is about supplements. Make sure that you're taking proper supplements and staying away from what your body has told you it cannot tolerate anymore. If that's changed, that means that you have to change along with it. You're not going to stay stuck in your ways because that's what you always did. So this is a rebirth of how you treat your body. Now that it's up to you. Maybe some of you were very young and you're just leaving the house and your parents were always like, this is what you eat. This is what we eat. We don't eat like that. And you're moving away from that. You know, maybe they were heavy hunters and meat eaters and you're moving towards veganism. Or maybe from some of you came from like hippy dippy granola parents and you're moving from veganism to eating meat. It's whatever it is, it's been a scientific cause and effect learning curve here. So whoever you are, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Like whatever it is, you're so done with it, it's not even going to be hard. It's just going to be natural. So stay sober. Okay. That's health. Mind, body, soul. I didn't even notice that. Ace of Wands with Ace of Wands. Oh, this is a new start. Oh, this is so cool. New projects, new inspiration, new courage, right? The urge to create. So any creative blocks are a thing of the past. With the Judgment card. You know how to make judgments creatively now that you have freed yourself from the situation, person, idea, train of thought, institution, whatever. Really. This is having confidence again, right? This is being expansive and generous, right? And you like enthusiastic again. You're enthusiastic about life again now that you've made the judgment calls that you need to. We're talking about soul. So spiritually, this is the end of the dark night of the soul. And it's going to start manifesting itself here. This is a blessing, a promise. This is you being able to express yourself truly and clearly, authentically in the age of Aquarius in a way that you never could before. And it's going to feel really good. It's going to feel really good. It's going to make you if it's a leadership thing, you're going to feel confident and bold in your leadership. If it's a creative endeavor, an album, a book, you're going to feel confident and it's going to flow like water out of a pitcher. Okay, onto whatever it is. So it's already been kind of formulated in your soul, whatever this is that you're about to birth into the world. Or if you have birthed it, cultivating it and presenting it as the blessing to existence that it is. Okay? You know, this is honesty. This is, I'm getting a lot of Sagittarius energy here. So if you have Sagittarius in your chart, see where that is. You're going to be feeling more bold, you know, and adventurous and willing to take creative risks that you might not have before. So this is a whole new world for you and your soul and the way it expresses itself creatively. Or if this is children, this is you teaching them how to cultivate their own creativity to be, you know, the master of their own story, the hero of their own journey. So this is a work of passion, integrity, courage, and it's gonna be easy because you made the difficult judgment calls. You had to learn the hard way about maybe working with the wrong people or wasting your energy. If you've wasted your energy on anything other than this, this is a call back to your soul and your purpose, which is creativity. and creating the world that you want to live in because you are brilliant, because you are pure. It makes the world greater for all of us, the rest of us. So I bow to you and I thank you for that, whoever you are. Okay, what about the soul here? What should we watch out for? Stay away from that sort of thing. What to do, what not to do. And so this goes with spirituality too. We're talking about your spirituality, your spiritual practice. It's like you integrating your spiritual clairvoyance and your physical capability. You're completely capable, whoever you are, of this. And it's a beautiful union. Mind, body, soul. What to do, what not to do. Okay. Because something is very precious to you, you might be tempted to kind of hide it away. Keep it to yourself. If this is a talent, maybe it's something that you've kept to yourself until now. You're being asked to share it. You're being asked to share it. So if you're writing a novel, it's not just to write it. Okay, it's to give it to the world. If it's children, it's not to keep them locked in a tower away from anything that could possibly hurt them, although it seems like that might be the best idea right now. That won't be good for them because they are beautiful, pure souls, straight from the divine, angels from heaven, or they're going to be. And it's asking you to override your urge to keep them safe and locked away somewhere, away from everything in the world. And if that's, an album that you worked on that you think is so beautiful that you don't want to release it because you're protective of it, it's asking you to take that leap of faith. That's a step in the right direction for your soul on your hero's journey. Is she talking about me? What's the clue that I'm talking about here? The Hermit. Are you a hermit? Have you been in hermitage? Have you decided that you can only find answers from within? Nobody understands your journey, therefore no one can give you advice. You're finding your answers from within and you're lighting your own way. The path not taken. Your courage is, I don't want to say your courage has brought you to a place where you're by yourself, because this is about enlightenment. If you're by yourself, know this is part of your enlightenment. So don't feel alone because you're never alone. That's a clue I'm talking to you. Or you have a lot of Virgo in your chart. Maybe. Very grounded, whoever you are. Gosh. Okay. So your soul, you're great. You're fine. I'm not worried about you. Courage is coming. Self-assured creation is on the way. And then releasing it out without judgment. You don't judge your creation. If this is a work of art, you release it. It's not for you to judge. It's for you to do, to create, and then to release. Okay. Heart, love matters. Matters of love and heart. It's a work in progress. Is it a work in progress? Eight of Pentacles. You're mastering love. You're a master of love. Maybe you're really good at it physically. How am I going to say this? Maybe you're really good at it physically, and it's brought a lot of conflict into your life from people who didn't belong there. Like they caught feelings because of how good you felt to them, but they weren't meant to stay in your life forever. Okay, so who's meant to stay in your life forever? Because we have boobies and butts here. The world, the Great Mother. This is the Great Mother here. This is success for you. This is assured victory, success. You sitting on top of the world with this, whatever you're birthing, And I'm not sensing that you will be able to do that with a love partner in your life right now. Yeah, it's like whatever you're doing or birthing is so precious and so important to the highest of the high that agents of chaos will be sent in the form of lovers. Like lovers who are really handlers. If you don't know what I mean, look up the term handler. I don't want to go into it right now. If you're in the entertainment business, that's something you're going to learn about. So because of what you're doing right now is so precious, it's like, don't focus on your love life, okay? Focus on this creation. You will get the love of your life, or you're about to meet them, but it's no one from your past. This is brand new, and it's something that you deserve. It's a mutual choice. I choose you, you choose me. Everything's honest, everything's pure. It's fair, it's balanced. It is of the highest high. So, how are you going to know when that comes in? Is it after you release the thing, maybe? Like up until you release whatever this beautiful thing is, you are kind of under the attack. Yeah, okay. So it's moving away from F-boy energy. Watch out for F-boy energy. Or you are moving towards someone who is really fun. They have a good time. They are gonna marry you. They're not gonna give you any grief. And you're going to enjoy them physically just as much as they enjoy you physically. Who definitely not to engage with, for some of you if this is specific. Yeah, it's like, watch out for any air signs. Any air signs being any other Libras that you dated, or if it's a moon sign, maybe they have Libra in their moon sign, or kind of getting Libra strong, but it's also Gemini. Okay, it's also Gemini. And it's also Aquarius. Anyone that you've already walked away from, keep that energy. Keep that same energy. Keep moving forward. Don't look back. You'll turn into a pillar of salt or something like that. Judgment twice. Where did judgment come up? It was in, your soul. So whatever that situation is that's repressing you, you need to keep moving away from that. This is not, you don't want, you're not going to settle. This is not a friendship where you're like, well, I enjoy your company, so I guess I'll marry you. No, this is a divine connection, and you will know, and it won't be a question. And it's not anybody from your past. And they will want commitment with you. So if you're worried about that kind of F-boy energy, maybe they're a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries, and they seem to be a little bit inconsistent when it comes to their devotion or their loyalty in the past, like with their other partners. It's going to be different with you because you are not their ex. You are not their ex-wife or their ex-husband. You are you. They're going to be completely devoted and loyal to you. Like they're going to want to marry you in a church with everyone watching, in front of God and everyone. So maybe there was a situation where you couldn't really be honest about your relationship for whatever reason. That ain't it. That ain't it. You're moving away from that, okay? Any other clues here about where you are with your love life, which seems to be not focused on right now, with your higher powers kind of wanting you to focus on your physical creation, your work? Keep going. It is part of your great work. And if it seems like it was going nowhere, don't give up now. Keep going. Don't give up on love forever just because it ain't here right now. When it comes, and it's going to be grand. Okay, you're looking for a real love. It's gonna come when you don't want it. Is that what I'm hearing? I don't wanna fall in love, baby. Who's that? Love that's just like a light. Oh, you make my nights feel good, baby. Jane Child. So it's like when you've given up on that, you're totally focused on this beautiful, great work of yours, this creation, whatever you're giving birth to. And then after you release it, which is your task, even though it's difficult, into the world, that true love will come in. By that time, you're not even going to be thinking about love. And they're just going to make you feel too good. You know, it's going to be instant. You're going to choose each other. You're going to love it. And it will be part of your hero's journey to be part of a dynamic duo, a power couple. Hashtag couple goals. For real. Okay. Is that love? Yeah. Wishing and hoping. Okay, we're talking about hopes and dreams here. Huh. For some of you, you are going to get justice for a great injustice that was done to you by some rotten people in your life. I don't want to say rotten men in your life, but this could be that despot father that we were talking about. You will be financially compensated if you were stolen from. If this is divorce, you will be seen for, if you were a victim, it's like you will be seen for what it is. If there was lies told about you, the truth will come out. What was stolen will be returned. So it's like some of this injustice that was done to you, it just needs to be rebalanced by the universe, and it will be. And once you feel like you have the back, you know, the gods have your back again, you're gonna feel like you can move forward out of this purgatory with starting to really wish and hope and dream again. Like the sky's the limit. Right now, it's not really the sky is the limit for you, but it will be. Okay, so it might be changing your mind about your goals and your wishes. This kind of came up in the last one, so it's like make 3 new wishes based on the new choices that you've made to protect yourself, your creation, to follow your intuition, to stay sober and strong, to move away from the dark night of the soul, out of this dark spider hole that you found yourself in, whether it was a family, a father, an institution, or an abusive lover. So you will be compensated from the universe for that, and that's going to kind of reopen your aura in a way. Like you'll feel justified, and that's going to help contribute to your confidence in creating this new thing, where you will be able to create it and release it and be honored for it. But whatever this injustice was, it will be fixed by the universe tangibly, physically, and you'll be able to move away from those chains that you felt were around your feet for so long. That's a promise. That's a promise from your higher power. Meeting you halfway for sticking through it, whatever it was. You will have justice, peace, grace, and that will bring about new space to wish and hope in your life. If you're not feeling hopeful and you are having a hard time even knowing what you want anymore, know that that's exactly where you're supposed to be right now. You're moving through that archetype of being hurt, of being victimized. Let me just say it, being victimized, used, abused. My mind is not a football for you. My heart is not a football for you. My soul is not a football for you. My womb is not a football for you. And I have every intention leaping up and getting you. Yeah, that's the truth. All this maliciousness, the thievery, the lying, the betrayal, it's all about to be revealed publicly. So you're going to be justicated and vindicated and made whole again. That song is Sinead O'Connor, by the way. It's being a victim no more. It's kind of putting yourself in the line of fire to see who will shoot. And you did, and now you know, and you can move away from that. This is clarity. Clarity. And happy squirrel. I love it when happy squirrel comes up. We're talking about your hopes and dreams. So, happy squirrel, being happy in this Gary Hull deck, it's kind of his extra cards, intrinsically linked to kindness, compassion, and giving. So, releasing this beautiful creation into this world will bring you joy and happiness that is hard to even fathom right now. But you have to give. You can't keep it to yourself, or you'll be sad, squirrel. You'll be sad, squirrel will come up instead. Okay, so this is a beautiful transformation in your story. Keep that clarity. If you have to pray for it, I pray for it every day. Dear great mother and father, ancestors, guardian angels, please protect me. Please bless me with clarity so I can see the truth in all things, whether I like it or not. Help me be a better person than I was the day before, and even better tomorrow. Bless me with courage, compassion, and creativity to make my world a better place, to make the world a better place. Guaranteed joy, guaranteed happiness. It comes with compassion. Only. Only. That's why I love this deck so much. All right. Wishes and hopes. That's going to be very personal for all of you, so I'm just going to leave it there. But you will be vindicated. So if you were hoping for justice, know it's coming to you. It is coming to you in the form of financial security, generational wealth, protection, physical protection. Everyone you love secure in a castle with everything you need. Money in the pocket, money in the bank, money for 7 generations to come. A security that can never be taken away. So if that's something that you forgot you were even hoping for, remember that hope, remember that wish. Because a dream is a wish your heart makes. Disney, why is Disney coming out today? When you're fast asleep. All right, dreams and wishes. Feel free to have all new dreams and all new wishes because you're about to be justified and made whole. And then you'll be able to wish for all new beautiful things for yourself and the ones you love. Okay, fear. I see you there, fear, out in the cold, feeling alone. You're afraid of being alone, of being kicked out of society, of being a pariah, of being judged, of not having enough, of not being able to feed your children. Oh God, I'm gonna cry. You're gonna be okay. You are going to be okay. Your children will be loved and protected and cared for because you've already done the hard work. So look in the mirror and greet yourself like an old friend and remind yourself how hard you've worked and what you've stood up against and through. It's never been for you, has it? It's never been justice for justice sake. It's for your children and your children's children and their security and their safety and their health, well-being, and joy. So remind yourself that you've done the hard work. Your higher power will meet you halfway, and be okay with gifts from the universe, gifts from your neighbors, gifts from your community. because you are beloved. If you needed to be reminded, you are beloved. Libra. The thing about Libras is you bring peace just existing in a place. You bring balance and peace. So don't sleep on your potential. Don't sleep on your own potential here when it comes to your fears. Remind yourself how capable you are, how diplomatic you are, and it's time to be fair to yourself, diplomatic to yourself, to your needs, to your health, to your clan, to your babies, to your creation. Okay, Five of Pentacles. It's worry about if it's being worried about isolation, the isolation period is not going to last forever. If you're feeling lonely, know that it won't last forever because you needed to be alone to clear your mind or to get away from a toxic family, abusive relationship, fraternity, religion, whatever it was that kept you away from full autonomy over your body, your health, and your wealth. You fought the good fight. You've made it out of the storm. You and your children, for generations to come, will be provided for. They'll have a safety and security that you never had. And that's what it's all about. So have no fear. You have nothing to be afraid of. Nothing. Guaranteed. Okay, as far as fears, what to do, what not to do, anxieties, fears, um, For some of you, you're afraid to walk away from a religion because it's all you've ever known. For some of you, you're afraid to walk away from a family because it's all you've ever known. But this is a reassurance that it's a part of your hero's journey to do so, and you will be rewarded physically and financially for that. This is you being receptive. Receptive to gifts, to abundance, to health, to wealth, on a level that you never even could have wished for yourself. But that judgment call from, if you haven't done that yet, if this is a situation where you're like, I'm just kind of coming to terms, like you're just kind of coming to terms with wrapping your head around what you've been through, that's okay. You'll never be asked to walk through that door until you're ready. But it looks like you are. So follow your instincts. You do see clearly. You're not confused. If anyone tries to make you feel that way, they're getting the boot. They're getting the boot. This is about you nurturing yourself, your children, your environment. This is about living in a safe, comfortable, and if for some of you, if it's luxury, it's luxury. If it's dressed in the finest silks, it's dressed in the finest silks. Whatever that is for you to feel safe, abundant, healthy, and protected. That is what you are going to allow as a gift into your life. And if it's not an investment into your health, your wealth, your security, or this creation, your children, your great work, it doesn't belong in your life. So there's really nothing to fear. Because once you walk away from that, your hand will be held by your higher power for making the right choice, because you are the one who sees clearly here. They just can't see what you see. So remember that, because the people around you don't see what you see. Even if there's a lot of them, it doesn't make you wrong. This is a reassurance that if you are leaving this religion, you're right. Family, you're right. Ex-lover, you're right. Narcissistic, emotionally abusive father, you're right for moving away from that. Your hand will be held. You won't be alone. You don't have to be afraid. Okay. All right, that touched on fears. And now we're going to talk about creative blocks. If you're having creative blocks, I'm going to use a couple cards from Roger Van Oak's Creative Whack Pack here. Oh, I should have put on some music. Sorry, y'all, it's just quiet as can be. For some of you, you've been estranged from your mother and you're going to be getting back in contact with her and you're afraid of doing that and there's nothing to fear. It's like she's been waiting for your call forever and it's a dream that she stopped hoping for. That's for somebody. Okay, so let's talk about creative block here. Okay. Oh. Expect the unexpected. Columbus was looking for India. Bell was trying to invent a hearing aid. Colonel Sanders set out to sell his chicken recipe to restaurants. Often what we're looking for leads us to something much different. What are the two most unexpected things that might happen to your current project? So it's an evolution. It's like what it is right now, it's not maybe not the final product yet. Something might happen. It's like if you were writing a book and you still had a chapter left, it's about to come. Unexpectedly. So go with the flow. If inspiration strikes, you drop everything. You drop everything and you go towards that. What's a clue? What is a clue here? What to do, what not to do. Who to trust, who not to trust. What to do. Ooh, the will. Man, this is bigger than you. It's like the sum is greater than the parts. If you're about to have a child, this is like, I don't want to say like Jesus, but this is a very special child. This is of God. Or if this is a project, this is bigger than even you, even though he's being birthed through you. And it is fate. And the gods are on your side. And luck is on your side. And the wheel of fortune is on your side. Because it's cause and effect. You did the right thing. You did the hard work. What not to do. Do not sell your project right now, just for money. You need to wait until that inspiration hits to finish off whatever it is because it's evolving from what you think it is to something else. What's a clue? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Don't sell your business right now. Don't sell the name of your product right now. Don't sell your idea to someone else right now, even though you're feeling out in the cold or broke or like you don't have enough right now. Don't let your fears or anxiety push you to make a financial decision based on your creative work right now. I'll put it that way. Okay, avoid that. Whatever this is, you need to keep it for yourself right now. It's not release it to the world, sell your idea so somebody else can. Ooh, that was weird. Yeah. So for somebody, that's a confirmation. The candles just went whoosh. Don't sell what you're creating to anyone else right now. Don't let anyone slither in and steal your ideas. Don't post any spoilers on Instagram. Don't sell your website or your... Oh, God, I'm just going to leave it there, okay? If you're feeling creatively blocked and you're like, I don't know what I can even do with this at this point, hold on to it for now. How to move ahead with a creative block. Like it's okay, it's just saying again, if you're feeling stuck, it's because you're meant to feel stuck right now. If you can't make a decision, it's because you're not meant to make a decision right now. Sorry. If you're feeling a little shaky, it's okay. It will come. The light bulb moment will come. Do not let your fears get the best of you. You're not worried about money right now. You're worried about getting your great work out to the world to make the world a better place. Or protecting and cultivating this incredible creation, or if you're bringing children into this world, beautiful rainbow indigo children who are clairvoyant, clairaudient, with that too, expect the unexpected. Maybe your children might not be who you thought that they were, in a delightful, wonderful way, if that's your creation. If not, if that's not it, it's you making something beautiful about a heartbreak. It's like a heartbreak, something that you lost, something that was taken from you. You're going to be turning that into something beautiful from a place of seeing clearly and having dominion over your creation, your area, your thoughts, your mind, your womb, whatever it is. It's all yours now. There's autonomy here, especially when it comes to this creation, not just your body and your mind and your soul, but what you are birthing right now, cultivating and creating. So don't allow anybody else to sneak in, make you feel like they could do it better. Nobody does it better. Okay? Nobody does it better. Nobody could do what you do. Nobody can do what you do. So don't sell it. Don't let it go. Don't share it with someone else. Expect to be unexpectedly inspired to finish it off or have it turn into something new. Hang in there. Be patient. Do yoga in the morning. See it from a different point of view. That sort of thing. Okay. That's that. Now I'm going to go into advice from your divine masculine, whether that be the divine masculine that is your higher self or a passed on loved one who embodies the divine masculine archetype there, okay? All right, just what to do, what not to do. The Hermit, what to do. Not to do temperance. Whew. He doesn't want you giving any passes to anyone who's broken your heart, period. Nobody gets a pass. No one who's broken your heart gets a pass. Period. You will not make peace with those who refused to make peace with you up until this point. So this point is the line drawn in the sand. Clearly and to the point. If you need to be alone, that's better for you right now. That's master number 9, the Hermit. If you have Virgo in your chart, embody that Virgo energy to be alone, to work on your inner workings, to find the answers for yourself, and to birth this beautiful creation. To be in your most creative, beautiful, luscious. It's like, if you don't want to get pregnant, I don't know what to tell you. Like, some of you are giving birth, and it might be twins. You might be having twins. Okay, so maybe expecting the unexpected. It's like your divine father is like, you're about to be a mom now, so you needed all those toxic people, that toxic father out of your life completely. You needed to cut the cord. So he's congratulating you for doing that. He's saying, keep that same energy up. All right, you're going to be able to be your beautiful, sexy self again. Maybe for some of you, you hid your true divine sexy light because it brought you a lot of negative energy, but you're going to be able to be confident in being whoever that is, getting reacquainted with your divine feminine. Maybe if you had to be the warrior, you had to embody a lot of male energy before, you're going to be able to embody the female energy now and be receptive to your muses and to be the one that brings this beautiful gift to the world. Okay, so time of fertility and abundance is coming. Your divine father wants you to know that Make sure everything you're doing is of the earth. It is natural. Like humans have evolved to eat vegetables. So we're going to eat vegetables. Humans have evolved to learn about the different plants. This is a holistic approach to life. So for some of you, it's getting reacquainted with like an ancient Chinese medicine, with getting reacquainted with the plants, the herbs in your area, with honoring the ancestors of the land, the indigenous rights and spirit. It's thinking 7 generations ahead instead of just how am I going to make my next paycheck. So that has something to do with keeping yourself safe right now. Okay? Okay. Now your mother already had something to say. Great Mother. Message from Divine Mother here. 3 Kings. So for some of you, it's a reminder that what you're giving birth to is very, very special. Anointed. Protected. They will have maybe seemingly fairy protectors and also unseen warrior protectors of the divine masculine kind. Okay? If that's not it, your Divine Mother wants you to step away, make final judgment calls with 3 men in your life who have degraded you or were part of the injustice that was done to you. So we have, if that's the case, the King of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. They would be that sign, or they would be someone who is cold and cruel, a despot, someone who is always ever right. They don't have a heart. They're seemingly all intellectual and no soul. Walk away. The King of Wands. Okay, so we're talking about kind of restless, irresponsible, superficial, tactless, come and go, self-centered, cult of personality, cult leader type. You know, they don't have friends, they have followers. They don't have lovers, they have sidekicks or subordinates, or, you know, it's like they use their charm to reel you in, and then you see at the end of the day they're not about anyone except themselves, and that's all they will ever be. Very narcissistic as well. So we got narcissist number 1, who would be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Narcissist number 2 would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Ill-dignified king number 3 would be the King of Pentacles. So we're talking about a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, or someone that takes on the qualities of, overcritical, over-conservative, really kind of miserly. They're a Scrooge McDuck. They have everything they could ever want, but they would never share it. It's never enough. They're possessive, they're jealous, they're inflexible, they're resentful. It's like they have everything and yet they still resent you when you have so much less than them. Someone that held a grudge that has really no bearing on reality, like imagined injustices done to them, and then they hold a grudge against you forever and treat you like trash. Okay, so this is a walking away from that. Final judgment call. All right. What else, Great Mother? What else? What to do, what not to do? What to do, what not to do? Keep going. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't jump into any exciting physical relationships. No rebounds. No F-boys. Right now, you're focusing on your work. You're not focusing on love, sex, or companionship. That will come later. There's this double-edged sword here where you have to walk away from the kind of relationships that may be really exciting at first, but leave you all alone. So the bittersweet truth here would be that you just kind of need to be alone right now if you're alone. If you are partnered up and you do have a spouse, it's time for you to focus more on you, your creative work, and what your hero's journey looks like, as opposed to whatever they have going on right now. You know, if you are the wind beneath their wings, it's time for them to be the wind beneath yours. And if they are unwilling to do that, they might be one of those kings. This could be, you know, the Leo, the Sagittarius, or the Aries that you need to walk away from. To be in a clear space, to create, to be fertile, to give birth. You know, this one, you know, anybody can make a baby, but it takes someone special to be a father. It's very much that energy. Or if you're a man, how do I say this? You can't make a hoe a housewife. And it's coming to terms with that. I don't know how else to say that. I'm sorry. That's for somebody. Okay, what else? Bottom line here from your great mother. Oh, beautiful. Victory, success, love, and joy will be yours. Assured success, assured victory. Je n'ai pas peur. This is no small thing that you've done. This is no small thing that you're creating. And you will be protected because you are beloved. You are beloved. You do have guardian angels watching out for you. You do have someone holding your hand. And you will win. You will win. Just hang in there. Try not to focus on your love life. Try to focus on this creation with nurturing yourself, your health, your wealth. And the love will come in afterwards. And it will be pure and fun and reciprocal. Okay. Thank you, Great Mother. Now, this is kind of just a bottom line. What time is it? Oh, yeah. A bottom line Libra. What to do. How can you be inspired? Oh, the sun. The sun. Let me read this. I don't have this all memorized yet. From T.J. Van Ray's Untamed Elemental Oracle deck, which I highly recommend if you're a reader. Beautiful. Inspired. The sun. I want to get this right, so I'm going to just read it to you. Still memorizing this here. Where are you? Where in the world is... Oh, there we go. Divine service. Divine service, it says. Serving from a place of wholeness. That's what this whole transformation is about, is making you whole again. And you have, and you are. And this is confirmation. Develop the art of gracefully receiving, to instill the felt sense of what it's like to accept from others openly, and then give in return. How more perfect could that be? Sun reveals that by giving undivided attention to your inner luminosity, you free it to shine outward, illuminating the way for others. This is the way of life. We evolve to serve. Just as sun's light serves all life on earth, your light serves all whom you know. Continue to invigorate your inner light so that you become a Pharos of clarity and wisdom. This is not a purely selfless path. As you offer your service, its radiating warmth is reflected back by all who benefit. And you are remunerated in multiples. So the sum is greater than the parts. What you're doing is no small thing. And like I was saying, everything that you fought for, it wasn't for you. It was for everyone else. But you are going to find enlightenment, joy, peace, and that confidence again. And that's a promise. You will be made whole again, so hang in there. Okay, Libra. This was your long form video. I hope it helped. If it resonates, let me know. Give me a thumbs up or comment below if you feel comfortable doing that. If you know a Libra that this could resonate with, go ahead and share it. And I can't wait to see what you do. Whatever it is, it's no small thing. It's beautiful and it's pure. And it could only come from you. Okay, I'm Walker and this is Dance Walker Tarot. This was a long form Libra. Thanks for joining me today. It was a pleasure to read for you, and I will see you for the next one. All right, bye-bye.